Is it still possible to get incredible workstation power and decent gaming performance out of a mini PC that sips power from the wall? Today we are looking at the Minisforum UM690L Slim, a compact machine powered by the AMD Ryzen 9-6900HX in all its glory. This tiny box packs 8 cores, 16 threads, and some surprisingly potent integrated graphics. But is it worth your hard-earned cash today? Let us find out. The unboxing experience is clean, simple, and straight to the point. Sitting right on top is the UM690L Slim unit itself, securely protected in a thick cardboard cutout. Extra credits to Minisforum for only using recyclable materials. Lifting the divider reveals the included accessory kit nested neatly underneath. First up, you get a basic user manual and some extra rubber feet. To power this tiny beast, Minisforum includes a compact but beefy 120-watt power brick, pushing 19 volts. Then there is a premium high-speed HDMI cable to handle your display output, alongside a power cord. Finally, they have packed in a solid metal VESA mounting bracket with all the necessary screws. This allows you to mount the mini PC directly to the back of your monitor, hiding the entire setup from view. It is a remarkably complete, clutter-free package that showcases the hardware in all its glory right out of the box. The UM690L Slim is incredibly compact. Under the hood, it features the Rembrandt-based Ryzen 9-6900HX, manufactured on a 6nm process. For memory, Minisforum opted for 32 GB of soldered LPDDR5 RAM, running at 6,400 megatransfers per second in a quad-channel configuration. Now, here is a major community talking point on Reddit. Because this high-speed memory is soldered, you cannot upgrade the capacity down the road. You are locked into 32 GB. But on the bright side, 32 GB is more than enough for almost any task you will throw at a machine of this class. Storage is handled by a speedy 1TB PCIe Gen 4 NVMe solid-state drive. And if you need more space, there is a second M.2 slot open for expansion inside. On the rear I/O, you have the barrel plug for the AC 120-watt adapter. For network connectivity, you are looking at a Realtek 2.5 gigabit Ethernet port, a MediaTek Wi-Fi 6E wireless card, and Bluetooth 5.2. This makes it perfect for high-speed home networks or even a compact home lab server. For video output, you get an HDMI 2.1 port, a USB-C port running at 40 gigabit speed, and support 1 cable video and 100 watt of power delivery reverse charging from a capable monitor, a DisplayPort 1.4, and 2 USB 2 Type-A ports for peripherals. On the front, you get the power button, 2 USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-A ports, a 3.5mm combo audio jack, and a recessed clear CMOS button. Let us talk noise and power. Small form factor computers often struggle with thermals, but this machine handles them remarkably well. While idling, the system is whisper quiet at just 32 decibels. Under full load, the fan ramped up to 41.4 decibels. It is audible, but it is a steady, low-frequency hum that is easy to ignore. Honestly, even while gaming with the machine's fan running at full tilt 2 feet away from me, I couldn't hear it at all. Power draw at the wall is incredibly efficient, pulling a mere 6 watts at idle and peaking around 88 watts under maximum stress. This is very respectable and competitive with other mini PCs in the same price brackets. This also means that if you are planning to use this as a home lab running 24/7, you will not have to worry about a large power bill every month. If you are a content creator, this little box punches well above its weight class. In Cinebench 24, the multi-core score hit 724, easily beating out newer laptop processors like the Ryzen 7 8840HS. However, the single-core performance falls a little short compared to other similarly equipped machines. Over in DaVinci Resolve Studio 20.3, the Puget Bench Run returned an impressive overall score of 35,202. This is an impressive score, beating both laptops and other mini PCs in its class. This little PC can scrub 1080p timelines with ease. There were some lag here and there, but definitely usable. Scrubbing a 4K timeline is a bit different though. Depending on how much color grading or effects you have on the clips, it could cause major slowdown and stuttering. As for rendering videos, a 4-minute 1080p video rendered in just 8 minutes and 6 seconds. However, rendering that same video in 4K took 38 minutes and 9 seconds. For a machine without a dedicated desktop graphics card, these numbers are outstanding. Time for the real tests. The integrated Radeon 680M graphics core uses the RDNA2 architecture with 12 compute units. We tested a suite of games at low settings with FSR set to performance mode and without any frame gen. In Forza Horizon 5 at 1080p, we saw a locked 89 frames per second. Even at 1440p, it held strong at 89 frames per second. Shadow of the Tomb Raider was also solid, hitting 89 frames per second at 1080p before dipping to 53 frames per second at 1440p. Cyberpunk 2077 was surprisingly playable, delivering 61 frames per second at 1080p and holding 50 frames per second at 1440p. However, if you are looking to play cutting-edge next-gen games, you will hit a wall. In Clair Obscur Expedition 33, the integrated GPU choked, turning in a sluggish 21 frames per second at 1080p and sliding down to 14 frames per second at 1440p. So yes, you can game, but keep those expectations in check for brand new, heavy AAA titles. But what about local AI? This is where the 6400 megatransfers per sec memory bandwidth really shines. We ran the DeepSeek R1 8 billion parameter model locally. It achieved a fantastic 15.65 tokens per second with a time to first token of just 1.88 seconds. It even managed to run the heavy Gemma 431 billion parameter model at 2.47 tokens per second. Most mini PCs with 16 gigabytes of RAM would instantly crash, but the unified 32 gigabyte pool here keeps local models running smoothly. Let us weigh it up. The pros: incredible CPU multi-core performance, outstanding local AI model support, low power consumption at the wall, and whisper quiet operation while idling. As for the cons, the LPDDR5 RAM is fully soldered, meaning no future capacity upgrades. And while the 680M is a champion, it will struggle with cutting-edge next-gen game engines. The Minisforum UM690L Slim is a fantastic, versatile little PC. It delivers workstation-tier capabilities and localized machine learning without breaking a sweat, So whether you are using it for work, media consumption, home labbing, or casual gaming sessions, this machine will deliver and you will not regret buying it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Are you planning to run local AI models on your desk, or are you strictly gaming? Let me know in the comments below. With that said, I will see you next time.